Rising, everyone, is Jay Seeking. I'm back with another video. So, um, yeah. So I was just sitting here. Um, I did a live earlier, just on some random whatever this is. But I just said, let me come down to the table and see if we can put this together with the cards. All right. So again, we don't need them, but again, people try to purposely misunderstand what someone is saying. We have a lot of spies and stuff that be watching, like Mami Wata. The presence of her in a certain storyline or certain storylines is too close for comfort for me. So if this is one of the people that you guys have trolling me or watching me or stalking me, I would appreciate you take that shit up out of here, okay? Because I don't need no type of influence like that. Again, especially if somebody ain't gonna speak what it is and what it really is and what's the truth, okay? All right. So what I feel like what was being said in that video that somebody just did about a masculine energy and a feminine, masculine and feminine energy. Okay. Because there's a lot of this going on that I just want to address. Okay. And somebody was carrying the load and now they don't have anything left or whatever. What we're really talking about is mass witchcraft and theft. Okay. And look what we got. Mm-hmm. Look what we got on the top of the deck. The Queen of Cups and the Three of Swords in reverse. Okay. An envious, jealous, spiteful woman that don't know what it's like to probably have or keep a man, and seen another feminine energy doing so. And I feel like they did a spell here. They did a spell. They, again, what we were reading about being able to bring charges or to imprison someone that lies next to you. Okay. So again, I'm thinking this is like your spouse, like people swapping out energy. Okay. Turning a feminine into a masculine and turning a masculine into a feminine to try to prove a point, right? So you might have a masculine, you might have a man say something like, you know, don't be tripping if you got another man taking care of you when he try to turn you into a little bitch, because you should never have a man taking care of you. Okay, well, if we're looking at this on the physical level of people that can see things only on a certain level, and you don't realize that some men are housing, they could be housing feminine energy, all right? And so you thinking you just a man, that person is just a man, and you're a woman. You're not thinking you're an Adamite. You're not thinking you're androgynous. You're not thinking that you're a king or someone that might be rich, because you've never been rich in your life, even though you're supposed to be rich all your life. Okay? So what I feel like, again, is there's an industry or something that has been feeding off of my energy. Let's just keep it correct. This person, this vassal, okay? Regardless of what they're trying to do by swapping out energy, male and female, this vassal, this vesture is royal. Okay, it's not that many on this plane that are like what I am, a god that has been, not even a fallen angel, not an angel, none of that, that has been, or a king or a queen, priestly type of person that has been held under some type of spell or something. It's almost like Princess Aurora pricking her finger on the spinning wheel and being asleep. But instead of being sleep and sleeping beauty, this means that somebody just wasn't fully in full capacity of their mind, of their body, okay, of their spirit, okay. So again, we can talk all that shit if you want to. If you see two physical men that are both masculine that live together and one is paying the bills, that is not right. But if you have a masculine that's seemingly to be masculine living with a feminine that is a feminine, and they're married and they make an agreement that the woman is going to stay home and take care of the children. And when the woman wants to get a job, the masculine energy is too overwhelmed with the children. He does not like her to work. So even when she wants to go out and work and she does get a job, the masculine energy cannot take it anymore. And the masculine energy asks her to come back home, please, and help me with the children, or I would just rather you be at home. Like the agreement that we made before we got married. Okay? And that woman dedicates her life to raising them children and making sure everything is okay with those children. Even when she does go out and party, they're at home with their father. She's not one of those mothers that leave her kids and people don't offer to babysit. She's with her children 24 hours a day, every fucking day of the day life. Okay? All right? Let's cut the crap. Okay? Now, what I feel like happened in this instance is that due to my DNA or who we are, okay, something happened where this masculine was taken from me. And again, they put someone in his likeness. We'll just keep it like that. You can go the clone way, you can go whatever way you want in the steed of this masculine. And this masculine ran off with some type of benefits that would have been obtained because of lack of my knowledge of who I am. That's not my fault, because we're talking about government and some other type of energies using some type of brainwashing and mind control energy on people and cloning. So you may not, it would be almost impossible for you to really pick up on this, right? I feel like that whatever this was a space and time or something for this awakening here to figure out this for the past 2 years, okay? So what I feel is they took this masculine, whether he knowingly went or he was hit over the head and taken, okay, with the assets that would have come from marrying me, because again, I was not supposed to be poor ever. And this person went off and started something, okay, possibly in some type of entertainment industry or something like this, okay, could be the political arena, could be something that ain't got nothing to do with that, but somebody went and took something, the essence, maybe ideas, or some type of financial something that was gained. Now, this could be some kind of cultural thing, right? Where behind the scenes, if your fathers leave at 40 or 30 or something like this, and they go to this underworld or Game of Thrones type of world, and there's a clone placed there in that instead of this masculine or whatever, and so you would not really notice. You might see changes in your father now that you look back at pictures, but you really didn't notice, right? Maybe this is what these men do. You see what I'm saying? With this cultural or these alien or these groups of people or beings or whatever they're on this plane, maybe this is what they do. It's something that's a whole separate something that you would not be aware of. You're just looking at life like, oh, people they go to school, they graduate, they grow up, they struggle, they try to get a job, or the mom stays home, or she works with the masculine, and they have a family, and this is it, and then they retire, and then they die. Okay, like, this is how you're looking at the world. This is what I'm guessing, I'm figuring this is what a mental prison is. It closes your ears, or it closes some type of connection, or builds a firmament or something around you to disconnect you from a godly presence. Okay? So you move, the tent moves. You know what I'm saying? And it still covers you from blocking you out from the sun, the actual real sun, or some type of energy. It's something here that's being done. It could even have something to do with your with your makeup or something like this. Messing around with, I don't know. I feel like this is science and tech. Okay, I'll just say it like that. So, okay. So let's get this straight. This masculine goes, builds a whole life, gets rich, famous, or whatever. Or they go and start I don't know what they could do or whatever. Okay. This masculine comes back, okay, after all this time, after watering the garden. This may be also spilling seed, throughout the land or something to bring their bloodline up or something like this. I don't know, okay. Oh, I feel like there might be something even craftier, but they're telling me not to mention that, okay. That might have been being done, okay. So, okay. So, so all right, so we got that scenario down pat, right? Okay, we can see what the difference is there. Okay, now let's just see. You're getting older in age, and you realize that there is a heavy masculine presence with you, and your masculine energy is starting to be more feminine. I feel like this is an oriental job. Okay, whatever that might mean to you. And your masculine is acting more feminine, and then things are changing. It's almost like somebody, there's like a possession or something, or a haunting going on in your home. All right, and you realize these things. Okay, you realize again that something is not right. People are watching things that are going on personal in your home, are being talked about in certain communities, and you're just a little bit confused about this. Okay, to cause some type of strife or something like this, right? I feel like it's either to muddy the waters as well, so that somebody cannot be aware or fully awakened during this time. Okay. So I want to say that that's a different thing. But what I want to say is, somewhere in between there, I feel like there is a scheme with some of these tarot readers, some of these practitioners. More than so, probably somebody like a Mami Wata. Okay. Somebody that will have that type of knowledge. You can take it as far as you want to. Okay. that may be sitting here doing a video saying, well, yeah, this person did this and that and that. And maybe it's like this person was under a spell. But this person knows fully well that somebody was under a spell, because this might be one of the people that casted the spell. Somebody with a gift like that. Okay? With direct access, whether they're watching, listening, hovering, whatever it is. Okay? So we could say all day that you make a commitment with someone that's supposed to be forever, and a woman should not depend on it. Doesn't matter, because if you're expecting to be with that person forever, maybe people haven't been in a long-term relationship before. But when you expect to be with somebody forever, it just is what it is. Some of us take things and we roll with the punches as they come. I know any day I'm grateful for what I've had thus far, because any day I could be out on my ass, possibly, right? But when that day comes, I'm the type of person that's going to do what I got to do to get what I got to get done. Until then, and if everybody is keeping it real with each other, what is, what would be the rush? Why should I be in a commitment, in a marriage? Make sure that I try to do it at least somewhat the right way, to still have to sit here every day when everything is going fine, bills is paid and shit. Why should I have to be sitting here worried every day thinking that this man is about to leave me or something? Okay. Now, again, a nest egg would be appropriate for any woman. I'm going to go ahead and say that. All right. But these are women that are scorned. These are women that are thirsty. These are women that never had a long-term relationship, or maybe even a marriage or something like this. And these women are using their access to the government, or what these plants or whatever, for these other nations or whatever, in order to invade people's homes and use personal information and watch them and see how they can creep up and sneak in to drive a wedge, like it says in the Bible, the devil would do. Okay. To In order to try to take a man from, if you got to go through these measures in order to try to pickpocket a man straight up out his motherfucking bed, was minding his business, or a female that's minding her business or trying to be good, and she minding her business and sticking to herself, and you got to go up in there like, and I'm saying these are other people that are like servants or people that work for something, okay, underneath these kings and queens. The way we live is going to be different. The way gods operate. You may have knowledge. You may be gifted. You may be empathic. You may be psychic. You may be a stalker. You might be a surveiller. You might be somebody that targets individuals, whatever you are. There's still a difference between the way these particular gods are supposed to be able to move on this plane. So to disconnect a god from that type of energy, or build some type of iron dome or something around them so that they can't operate like the rest of the gods in a time, and then sit here and run your mouth, you just telling on yourself to letting me know that you had something to do with whatever the fuck this is that's been done. So I'm not talking about this is just one person that did whatever this is by taking or robbing God, okay, stealing from God, or a son of God. This is a group of individuals that have made it really big, and didn't think once or twice about coming back to someone and saying, hey, this is what we did, or this is what happened. They might even be willing to take out a masculine energy or something like this, because something is coming out about this, because somebody doesn't want to pay something back. So let's cut the shit. We're talking about Americans in America thinking that you live in America, being brainwashed and mind controlled out of your inheritance or your birthright. Okay? By entities and energies that you may not be able to tell are harvesting or harnessing or grabbing or gravitating onto you or your partner. Okay? In some type of delusion. Okay? These particular people are finding their way up while keeping you down and making it look like you're not shit. They're finding a way up through your lineage. They are grafting onto your family tree by marrying you or something like this, okay? In order to take things that only these particular people know about, these people under the stairs or behind the scenes or shadow government or whatever this is. These are things that only they would know about. These extra funds or inheritance, or the way a star seed or someone that could be also a star seed would be inheriting things from godparents or actual parents that have gone off to do something else. We won't really mention what, okay? And they've always been watching over the child or something like this, okay? But like I said, there might be somebody in the likeness of that person living with the child, okay? That's why I feel like, again, we're talking about a first and a second death, or we're talking about what I was saying about people crossing over and then actually dying. Because some people, I don't know, some beings, I think they expire at a certain time, like 80 years or something like this, like it says in the Bible. All right. So again, you might, some parent or somebody could go to the hospital and they may supposedly perish there, but they may, that just might be them crossing over. I'm okay. Okay. So again, let's keep it real that this is a scam here. That people that never got to taste their royalties, or something like this, they have had counterparts or third parties energies attach themselves onto them financially. All right. And then some of these people have taken it to the point of finding someone, okay, connecting with them on some type of level here, okay, only to watch the person that is stealing, to watch the person that they're stealing from. This is what I'm talking about, vampiric energy. Lose every drop. You might be on to them, but they steady keep raking, taking until again they've taken it all. And then on this spiritual level, the messages out in the so-called tarot community, or with these so-called seers, that there's nothing left. And these people say, oh, somebody is moving on to do this or do that because they have been carrying the weight, or they felt burdened, or they felt like this, and whoop de woo woo woo, when really this was just a whole scam to steal from people that are not aware that they are royal, okay, or that they have had a large amount of funds backing them. I'm pretty sure someone in the government, it cut off, knows what I'm talking about, or someone when it comes to maybe even like a royal court or Supreme Court. Supreme Courts handle things of supreme energies, or so-called deities, supposedly and allegedly. So these could be the people in the Supreme Court, or this is why you're not supposed to talk about them or anything like this, that are benefiting from you not knowing about this type of backdoor energy that goes on with some of us, as I'm picking up the privileged lady. Okay. Yeah. So also, with this coffin in reverse, these men or these women could fake their deaths. Okay. And they can scurry around to different countries and counties and towns and do this to people over and over again, because you don't know, right? Because you don't know about this type of behavior, because you think in America you would be safe. Because at one point in time, we were exposing, clones and all this stuff in the so-called woke community, I thought that I was helping freeing these people, even though I feel like they turned against me because they was upset about what I was saying or how I was saying it. But I felt like I was fighting for, I felt it was something inside of me. What my thing was to free them, almost, not knowing that I needed to free myself. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay. We have thoughts here. Okay. Not knowing that myself was in some type of mental bondage all my life. Grinding all my life. I think that's what Nipsey said. So again, not knowing that again, I wasn't supposed to make it past a certain age. Normally we hear that in certain communities, because people are in a gang, or they're doing something to put their life at risk, or even if you're a whistleblower and you're doing something to share with the people because you have this information or this knowledge to help free people. Okay, you're thinking that that's what you're doing. You're not thinking that yourself is trapped in something like that as well. Okay. So I feel like somebody's trying to get away. I don't know why I feel like this is that Bonnie and Clyde energy. Okay. But also, it could be also that energy of someone, because again, even if we're talking about this, like somebody was living it up, that's just a shame. Because again, I would think that in some of these households, what I'm picking up on is that neither one of the people are living it up. So this might even be the case of some, like a Marie Antoinette and Louis, excuse me, like a fake version or a doppelganger version of a family operating, spending that money, okay? While the two real ones are left with nothing or not operating on that level. Or one of the spouses could be in cahoots with another person and they have been building a life together in the background and sticking, and the masculine energy has been just settling or staying there and acting as if that's what they're doing, just to suck the feminine dry of a system that she don't even know about, that she's attached to, right? And so that these people, the masculine energy or the feminine energy passes the funds off to one person, they start to build their life somewhat kind of way with each other. This is a or, okay? And one day they, after this 8 years of this servitude, or this 8 years, like this might be even a servant that you don't even know is your servant. You didn't even get to use the person. You didn't even get to use them. You didn't even get the, they supposed to be your servant, but you didn't even get to use them as a servant. They was just there to, what they did was use you for some type of benefits that you didn't even know that you had. So this is somebody that could be going off living a rich, fabulous life, and they supposed to be your servant, and you sitting here with nothing. You the ones with the dreams, the dream, the aspiration, talent. Not saying that this person don't have talent too. I'm just saying. But again, in my case, if this is the case for me, I've looked at this Taurus the same way. He is a very practical, like, plain guy. He go to work and he like to just be at home, and that's just whatever. I'm the one flapping my mouth about, oh, I wish I could do this. I want this. Oh, if I had the money, I would do this. I would open up this. You know what I'm saying? Wanting more, wanting to move. You know what I'm saying? But also, you know, it's almost like that energy in that movie with Denzel and Viola Davis, I think, when she was like, yeah, I've been sitting right here with you, Troy, for 18 years. You don't think it's aspirations I wanted to do? You don't think I wanted a man to make love to me? So obviously, this is something that might happen to a small group of Americans or something like this. All right. I don't know how many find out that this is what they're going through. Okay. Some people maybe, again, I feel like what they did to me is try to wake me up at the last minute when there's nothing left or nothing I can do. Or when this masculine energy, and for the masculine energy, it might be when he finally starts realizing that he loves this woman. All right. Now, this could be the version of this masculine that been away for 8 years, not the actual clone that's in the house. The clone that's in the house don't want nothing higher. That's what I call a stalemate. Okay. This is this enough money where a motherfucker can clone theyself. You hear me? Okay. They can clone theyself and go live a separate life. This is what we talking about a double life, possibly. So somebody could have passed, and this is their something to me. But again, there may not be nothing. Okay, nothing at all. I heard nothing at all. All right. Yeah, we got thief jumping right out the deck. Okay. So I don't know. Somebody wanted to do this or something like this, and I'm feeling like, again, this could be somebody that even realized that this could be somebody that been missing out of your life. You could have been married for 30 years or something. This person been missing for 20 or 25. Or they could have been missing the same night that you got married. You understand what I'm saying? They could have been married since the first night that you got married. Because they are assisted by some type of alien or government or something like this. Ain't no regular shit that I'm talking about. So the first day of your marriage, this person could have been paid to stay away from you. Okay? The Lord of Hosts energy will also represent these energies that are able to have different energies house their temple. So again, while you're with one person, you could be with other people intimately, because this is not this person's energy only. Some other energy, I don't know why I'm thinking about the caduce with the serpents running up it. There could be another energy attached to this energy, and they also could be attached to your money, and you never see it. You see what I'm saying? Okay? So this could be also, like I said, this other couple that's totally separate. These two people could be blind to this in this household, and somebody else has been living lavishly in their name. Okay, a dual couple. Okay, a doppelganger couple, a whole fucking couple. Okay. And when it's time for these people that's saying let them eat cake, okay, when it's time for them to get caught for what they're doing, they have an alias, or they are using your name, or they have your identity or a secondary identity running along with your identity, okay? Meaning that they can go to jail, build up debt or something. And again, for me, it's easy for me to prove that I've never made a large purchase in my life. I bought a car for a couple $1,000s or something long time, my first truck or whatever that I bought or whatever. And that's just it. That's the only thing I really, and then I have a house, but it's not, you know what I'm saying? I'm on it, but you know what I'm saying? So, um, you know, anything, so it wouldn't be I don't know if it'd be traceable on your, you know, I don't know if it, because again, some of this I'm picking up, they might have been doing this in the past 2 years and just ran through some shit real quick. Okay. So again, this could be like a double, you might have a double identity. For me, there's some documentation that I have at birth that I had two of. Okay. So let's say somebody could have two birth certificates or two social security numbers or two. So again, this could be something else that could have been a mishap, or this could be something that was done purposely. So somebody else could be, you know, using another identity with my name. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay. All right. So, yeah, or say you have two IDs, but one is has one name on it and one has another name on it. I'm just saying there's a piece of documentation here, okay, that has something to do with me that had a double. Okay, but it was slightly different, okay? So so again, this is a heist or something that was already planned. This is coming in sideways, so I'm gonna just keep it that way, okay? So again, say these people ran it up or whatever, they did something illegal and they getting caught. Now these people would be able to have enough money tucked away where they would be able to flee. And then the police officers may come to the house of the innocent people and arrest them, possibly, or put them into another mental prison. You get what I'm saying? Okay, because you would have to be in a mental prison, or at least one of you, so you don't know what's fully going on behind the scenes. Okay? So if you could think, you know, again, it's a good thing that I feel like if I was just a regular person, I would handle this a little bit differently. But it's really like Nancy Drew diaries or something with me. I'm just like, for real, you know, and it sting a little bit, and then I'm like, oh, I want to know more. Where the fuck is the whole packet file so I can know? Like, even if this shit was done, I'm more interested in the details and the clues. That's how nerdy and goofy I am. But at the same time, yes, I want my shit back. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. Okay. Yes, the fuck I do. Yes, I want these motherfuckers to go to jail. Yes. Right. And again, I feel like there's another instance that we could be seeing too, where there might be a main female that is the culprit, and she's been having 2 or 3 people. This could be the devil having 2 or 3 people chained underneath them. Okay. So this could be, like I said, a feminine energy. Let's just say like a Phoenix moon or unpacked energy or somebody like that. That could possibly be dealing with this masculine, the original one. Okay. And she's a witch, or she's a spy, or she's a plant from another country, a German, swarthy German, or somebody could be a Haitian or something like this, or you know, this could be French European kind of energy or something like this. Okay. Because I'm thinking about menage a trois or menage something, or even French kiss or something like this. Maybe even some Creole. Okay. Yeah. And there's something mysterious about Texas and my living time there. Okay. And something about Alabama or something here. All right. So, um, so again, this could be some instance like this as well. Okay. Where, that woman is the devil. Okay. Literally, or seeking Satan, seeking to see who she can devour. A 9 of Pentacles in the reverse also as well. Okay. And she has all 3 of the people, a son, okay, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. You could have a secret son or something that was taken from you, because again, some of us have these star seeds that are not, you know, they've been already taken, okay, or whatever. All right. And this person could have got with your son, okay, or got with your okay, so some people could have been being sent a new twin to start something over, or now you're ready to rule or something like this. Okay. And so this witch bitch find a way to possess this man or blackmail this man or something like this to leave you in the dust. Okay. Somebody telling you to leave them in the dust. So this shit then flipped around. I feel like the masculine was telling me at one point, I know you plan on leaving me in the dust. And I feel like it flipped, and now this person is trying to leave me in the dust, whether that's spiritually, physically, financially, or emotionally. Okay. All right. So, yeah, there could be a clone of me. Shit, I don't know. Yeah, so we do have imprisonment coming out here. Okay. And we have expectation. Yeah, because again, ain't nobody expecting nothing. But see, I don't like the way these people are talking about this. They're making the victims look bad. They're making the victims look as if you were down with this, remember? You know what I'm saying? It's like, get the fuck out of here. I know exactly what you're saying, and I know what you're doing. Yeah, somebody wants somebody to be in toil and labor. All right. They want to put somebody's sudden wealth. That's what's at the center of this. All right. On the line here. Okay. Or repress it or hold it back or withhold it or something like this. Somebody might be having it suspended in the air. This could be also somebody trying to take this sudden wealth and pass it along to your great grandchildren or something where you won't be here to protect or make sure they're going to get it. So they'll end up another case just like you or just like me. Okay. This could be also family or false family or something like this that could have done this to people too. Okay. Stand-ins. Okay. We can probably even call them. Yeah. Fake it. It's coming out right back in the exact same spot here. All right. Somebody could be in despair about this. All right. But they want to bring a gift in. Okay. This could be a lover situation here. All right. There could be a wealthy man that's in reverse. And there's something about a house in reverse. This could be like the house of Judah, a house, any other kind of house, something to do with a house. I don't know why I just heard house like MD. I think that's a show or something. Okay. So again, I don't like when people are sitting here saying this stuff as plain and clearly like it's as plain as day in the real world for you or me, which would be a victim of this type of robbery or thievery. Okay. This is where a load of stuff could get left on somebody's shoulders here. Could you imagine that? Okay. Could you imagine even waking up and maybe finding out that, something like this, like, also in the mind games that could be being used too to inspire or trigger things. Okay. To get you to admit to certain things. This is a very dangerous game here. Okay. This is for you to drop certain keywords or something like this so they can line this up with you. This is that divination stuff that we were talking about the other day. All right. There could be, again, somebody concerned, even to the point of saying that a father is going to help somebody get something back. This is problem, reaction, solution. And the way that somebody is slick talking is they may be trying to put you back in another spell of like virtual meta slavery, sex slave, or something like this on another level or some shit like this in another dimension. This could be, again, somebody trying to push you into the arms of somebody that I just keep on hearing this thing about somebody trying to put somebody in some type of purgatory, it's what do you call it when it's not unjustified purgatory. Okay. To either steal something or hide what somebody stole. Okay. This is what I'm getting. People talking about dark night of the soul and all that. It's not no such thing as that shit to me. Okay. This is people pulling some strings and doing some wicked shit here, affecting people's livelihood, their freedom, the freedom of your movement and shit like this. Okay. Forcing people into indentured servants that didn't even ask nobody for nothing, but these people showed up around you and then now you're in some type of servitude. Okay. This is the shit I'm talking about. Okay. So again, we have a thief energy here. Okay. And somebody might be moving on. This might be somebody trying to run away or get away here. Okay. From whatever this thievery is. Okay. And God might be shining a light on these filthy lawyers and court dealings of these courthouse in reverse. This lets me know that this might be one of these private court cases here. Okay, this is 23 Jordan, the swoosh thing or whatever, but it's in reverse. Okay, so maybe these people will not be able to win whatever this is that's going on here. Okay, some of you could have clones of you and your spouse still in your hometown while you've moved away from that area. This is some serious shit I'm talking about. Okay. That people might know about it, but everybody ain't talking about it. And damn sure probably don't want you talking about it, but it's a new day. Okay. This is how they want to get people into some type of something. Okay. So like I said, it seemed like a feminine energy used to be my spouse in ancient times. Okay. And they've been able to recalibrate their old memories, but somebody blocked me from having mine. Okay, that's what I feel like is happening here. So we have this number 2 main female. So this might be a main female that's not a main female. This could be a secondary female that's calling herself the main female or something like this. But it seemed like a shifty individual. And again, it says number 2 here. So this might be wife number 2, a sister wife, or something like this. Okay. Because I'm hearing something about what number 2 did was fucked up. Okay. So we got this strength card. So this is somebody manipulating or shifting something around here. Okay, this could be also somebody, like I said, the way she got a grip on this person. All right. Because again, I'm feeling like, yeah, there is a hold on somebody. But again, just for you to know about me, I don't grip to hold on to nobody. Okay. That's just the whole thing. I don't do no tight grip. I feel like this is why I let shit slip. But if somebody wanted to go, if you could take it, if you can take it regularly, then it was never mine. I won't say that. I don't like when people say that. It was mine. You took it. Okay. Fair and square. All right. But if you're using technology and mind control and shit like this to take somebody's person, your ass need to be in jail. You a psycho. You a psycho and whatever else the fuck else you is. Okay? And that's somebody that need to be checked out. Okay? That's somebody that need to be checked out, put down even. Okay? Put down like a dog, a rabid dog. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. Okay? So there's a difference. Bump into somebody in the coffee shop. Oh, and you don't know who this person is. Nobody sent you or nothing like this. And y'all start fucking around. Okay. But I'm talking about learning somebody's social security, what time they go to work, doing all this, digging shit out their garbage, doing this and that, causing problems and doing this and trying to poke people with needles and drug people. Bitch, you got a problem. If you could even sit there and watch somebody do that to somebody, you have a fucking problem. Okay? That's just it all at the end of the motherfucking day. Okay? Yeah. We got this hangman energy. So somebody was draining somebody of their energy. So so one masculine energy is in the same predicament as me. They have not had the truth. And they've been around a lot of people that know that they haven't had the truth. As above, so below. Okay? So now this person is pondering on something at 16 years old. This person could even be being cocky to what does it say in this Bible? It says, "Your attitude towards me has been proud and arrogant," says the Lord. But you say, what do you mean? Okay? Yeah. So this could be somebody saying that I'm proud and arrogant because a lot of hating bitches is around them that wish that they was me, or they mad because I was me. Okay? But some of these bitches got to play me. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know what they mad for. All right? Or this is me feeling like with this masculine energy, especially over the past year, there's been some cockiness or some like get away from me or whatever like this. And I'm like, I'm not even coming towards you. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like nobody trying to play me stupid. I don't give a fuck. I don't. I'm not that type of person. But I always knew there was something about me though. Okay? There was something about me to be able to even do what I'm doing right now. Thinking that this family could be connected to this family that I married into, this cross energy could be connected to the Biden family, and then something about Obama and Trump or something like this, or it's something weird. I would put Trump on the other side, but the rest of them, okay, the burning bush and all this, the rest of them could be on this side and Trump could be on that side. 'Cause I'm trying to figure something else out about this energy, okay? A father could have given his child or something for some type of servitude, for some kind of deal or something that happened. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Somebody's father could be, I don't know, y'all. I'm picking up somebody's father could be somebody that could be or had been a wealthy man or something like this. There might be a secret detail here, okay? So I forget where we were at. So again, this masculine could also be in this situation I think I was saying. Oh, so if these families were working together, again, if I'm an original energy and these people are saying that they're the first coal miners and these names have coal in them, we're not going to display the rest of the names. We're just going to say that they all have coal in them. Even, okay, well, Biden is saying he's a coal miner. Somebody's name got coal in it, and somebody else's name got coal in it that just came into the family by having a daughter with my child. Okay, so there's something about this whole narrative here. All right. All right. So again, this could be why they wanted to silence queens in the past, possibly. I don't know. But to be sitting in this person's house, which is my house too, equally. I don't give a fuck what you say either. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Even if I don't, if I'm not the one breadwinner or paying, that's not what the agreement is. When my shit went on that damn paperwork along with somebody else and this state is 50-50, then half of that shit is mine. And we're gonna have to identify what we talking about. when it's the case. Okay, so even if it's a divorce or something like this and somebody trying to get out of some shit or whatever, then again, when that house gets sold, you know what I'm saying, at least half of that shit is, you see what I'm saying, it's something to that nature here. Okay, I'm not going to be ashamed about any part of my life. Okay, I'm not going to be ashamed that I'm a female that's called the shots to a certain extent in my household. Okay, when it mattered. Okay, not I wasn't over nothing, but I'm not going to be, no, because I'm deserving of that. So again, people want to equate, and especially women, you know, that if the man paying the bills, you got to shut up and stuff. No, you got to do whatever you going to do. Like, I don't care. If that's the agreement, that's the agreement. You're not going to try to make me feel less than anything. You're not going to try to make me feel less than anything. Okay? And that's just what it is. But a lot of women haven't been able to experience that. And that's fine. Okay? So they might not be able to understand that. Okay? And it's not nothing to brag about or be proud about. Work or don't work. You see what I'm saying? Stop trying to make women that dedicated their life and gave and risk or sacrifice many things that they would like to do to take care of their family, to make sure that they're producing children that will go in the world and be kind or good or wholesome or something like that. Not perfect. Not that they ain't going to smoke weed or they're not going to do whatever the fuck they want to do or follow their passions or whatever, but that they're going to be good fucking people. Let's talk about that. How many of you have that? How many of you have dedicated your life to doing that? Okay? Because a lot of people get second jobs and all these hustles and shit like this so they can buy bags and purses and expensive shit that they don't need. But their children are at home for double shifts and shit like this with no parents. Okay? So we could go there. You done fuck with the wrong at home mother this time. Because I'll stand for my shit. Okay? Are there things that I would have did different? Yes, but it doesn't even, and I don't give a fuck if you, so many people are listening and watching. I don't give a fuck if you know it or not. Maybe somebody can learn something. You see, motherfuckers think they can't learn something from a woman that been dedicating her life to taking care of her family. Okay? Want to act like it's something burdensome or wrong about that or that you're stained for that. No, ma'am. It don't change shit. It's still just the way it is. All right? There's nothing wrong with a woman with her hand out. If the people have come to an agreement that the masculine or that person is going to be the breadwinner and pay for everything that the fuck she need, okay? As long as she there taking care of them children and feeding them children and doing what she need to do, then there's nothing wrong with her having her hand out. Matter of fact, she shouldn't have it out. Money should be automatically added to her motherfucking bank account every week so she can get what the fuck she need, okay? Mine wasn't that much, but I was fine with that. I made it work. Okay? Ain't nobody embarrassed. But now it's time for me to think about me. It's time for me to move forward. It's time for me that if some shit was taken, it ain't get left back there last year, motherfucker. It's coming in. I'm dragging that bitch into this year to make sure and ensure that my children won't have to go through that I went through. Okay? So there might be some people scurrying away. Like I said, come on now. We're dealing with people that could have been supposed to be your indentured servant and they never served you. And now they've run off with something that belonged to you with somebody else. What the fuck kind of sense do that make? And these are people that seem to be well off or have something. And that's, like I said, it's all a facade. Okay? So we have a wheel of fortune here. But I feel like there's a masculine, a good Lord somewhere in the background that has been doing something else, that has been planning something else here. That might know the truth about a situation or something. I don't know. Okay? Now, again, I feel like this is a select group of people. If this ain't your situation, it ain't your situation. If you haven't picked up little inklings about this twin flame journey and realized that something is off or the spiritual awakening and, and you're not seeing it this way, then it may not be for you. This is for people that already cracked open whatever this is and you've already been told, or you are Gnostic and you already know. You see? It's just when other people say something, it resonates with you and it bounces back off of something like a reflection. And then it shows you something that you lost or they tried to mind control or brainwash out of you or something like this. Okay. Yeah. So again, somebody might be, somebody might be going to jail for this crafty counsel that they've taken up against someone. So again, when that woman says, I'm a queen, sit on my throne, I'm not a widow, she might not have been. Because, again, we have the coffin in reverse. Somebody could have just been faking their death, okay, to move on to something here, okay? Or these people just were trying to deny this woman to sit on her throne, okay? You can tell shame comes after that. Whatever that energy is that comes after that is almost like shame or somebody trying to dethrone, or it's something like this, okay? Maybe even like that feminine energy on, I think, Game of Thrones when they made her cut her hair off or something like that. But I feel like that's the Virgo's energy. I feel like that's definitely the Virgo's energy, okay? I definitely feel like there's some escapades or something that I've taken throughout my life, and I am connected to a certain masculine energy or a couple of masculine energies. I feel like the sleep realm is when some of this shit has occurred or something like this, okay? All right? So some of you might speak Targaryen, and it's making me think about even like the way I used to sleep and dream, and then I don't do that no more. And everything is spacey and spotty and holy and stuff like this. Like, again, somebody's trying to damage even my cup of my Ace of Cups. It's almost like that, okay? So somebody could be going to jail for trying to get rid of a mother and a child and doing crafty counsel with somebody here. They might even be married to this person, okay? There's 4 wands here, but only 3 are showing, okay? So this could very well be your spouse, your kingdom spouse, or a common law spouse, and another female, okay? That's a doppelganger that wants to copy your style, and it may do it better than you because they have the finances to go along with it. So it's like follow the money. Look at a bitch 4 years ago and look at a bitch now, okay? Look at you 4 years ago and look at you now, okay? So again, it's something like this, okay? So again, I want to see, I want to get one more. Yeah, okay. So we got the 2 of Cups here with this person that's in this hangman energy with these thoughts here. So this might even, the masculine energy might be an energy that may want a family, or maybe this 2 of Cups is something else, a business idea or something like this. But some type of connection here, okay? I don't know. Somebody might want children or something, okay? Yeah, but this is like, keep on just being, somebody might be really crazy about somebody or something like this, but I keep on thinking it's about a feminine energy that's in her God energy, okay? That they don't want to be about business, okay? They don't want to be in poking around in political, like somebody wants to, they might really love you and want to be, whoever this is that might be, sitting, watching in despair or whatever this is or something. I don't know, I'm just picking up that some people are being disregarding something, or just like take what you can or something like this. Somebody might be trying to sneakily get somebody pregnant and then slip off with another female. Mami Wata could be one of those people. She just showed up with a ring on her finger. And don't tell me I can't talk about, I don't have no God complex. I am a fucking God in this time. And I know what I see and I know what I'm talking about. Even if this is a staged event where people are trying to put on a skit or stage a coup, I know what I'm talking about. If this is just somebody trying to test my gifts or text how accurate I am, or if I pay attention to details, whatever. If it's just a test, beep beep, whatever it is, then okay, then I've solved the puzzle then. Or this is just what it is. These are key players and they're all being paid to put on this coup to keep somebody distracted while they're stealing shit. It just is what it is. And they're building a narrative, and this is why these people's algorithm is not being fucked with, so they can tell their story. There's nothing in the world that's more important than me doing what the fuck I'm doing right now. So if everything had to sit to the side and I had to connect with these guides and connect with myself and do this, that's just how it would have to be. Because this is the most important thing to me about freeing me and doing something like this. And it could possibly not even just for me, it's for somebody else, okay? That I might be disconnected from right now, okay? It's not about, this is about a certain type of, like, fixing a generational curse or with a certain bloodline or something. And this is my King David card here. All right. So people might be like, oh, this person was expecting this or expecting. You don't got to worry about that with me, because I don't expect shit from nobody until it's in my hands. And again, I can't even feel the same way about something that wasn't in my hands as I feel about you coming and taking my shit right up out of my hands. Okay. There's a difference. There's a difference in how you would feel about that. But I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going to say, forget about that. That was last year. No, bitch. No, I don't think so. No, you're going to, you want people arrested. Some people could even lose their fucking life. Okay? All right. Or somebody's just doing this to keep a man. No. But if he was under mind control, yes, you can bring his ass back. Okay. But if not, then you know what I'm saying? What are we talking about? It ain't none of that. If a motherfucker ain't repent at some point in time, say this is fucked up, I ain't doing this, and it ain't nothing to talk about, really. Okay. Repentance could be coming and speaking the truth now. I don't know. But nobody's gonna dictate that but me. I don't know what somebody would have had to deal with while they've been away from me. That's why my man shouldn't be away from me. Not like that. Because I was made to be that bitch for him. Okay? And ain't nobody, nobody, not a mama, a daddy, or nobody gonna get over on my nigga if I know about it. He could be Caucasian or something too. The thing is, nobody is going to get, I'm not overbearing or nothing with my man. Okay? I didn't even start asking to see no phone until this motherfucking year. Okay? With whatever this cool stuff is going on. Okay? So I'm not that type of female. It just ain't never been me. Okay? And I don't want you looking at my shit either, but if you do and you see some, okay? So, you know, I can't really identify. But I guess that's that masculine energy in me, but I'm learning that. You see? Okay? Yeah, so we got some expectations or something in the reverse, okay? With 5 of Wands, okay? So some kind of commotion or warring energy or some type of quarrel or something like this could be going on here about whatever this is, okay? Maybe somebody wasn't expecting nothing until they seen something, and somebody could be blaming somebody saying, why did you say something? But nobody said nothing. I just know shit. I know a lot of stuff. People be trying to act like somebody got a mind issue, a brain, some type of issue or something like this. That's not the case for me. I know a lot of shit, man. Sometimes I just have to go back somewhere and find it. Because again, I feel like this whole case, I'm calling it a case now, all right, has been in my frontal lobe or been at the top of my mind. See, not so much as like keeping up with anything else. It's almost like a going into like a, you know, how you'll see on a movie when somebody start putting the map on the wall to try to figure out what locations murders have been happening. You got string and pictures and posters and shit of people all on the wall. It's something like this, but it's in my head, okay? So, again, all right? So we got a main male in reverse here, okay? And then we got this energy here that was sitting there just, you know, kind of like with an arrogant energy or something like this, okay? Possibly waiting for something to come in or something like this, okay? Somebody could have been taking this approach with you and you really weren't clear about that. And then somebody could have looked at you as taking this approach with them, okay? But we got the main male in reverse, okay? Numero uno, okay? So I don't know. This main male may not be sitting there waiting for something to happen. They may be going out and getting it or something like this, okay? This could be for themselves, for them and this other person, or for them and you, or whatever. This could be finances, or this could be a job, or it could be anything, you know, it could be anything. Collecting something back that was taken from them or something like this, okay? All right? Which again, in this time, it's almost like, you know, okay, so the plants were fruitful and multiplying last year. So it's almost like there's a year now or something like that. I don't know why I keep hearing somebody here a year or something or two or some odd time, maybe 10 or 7. I don't even know. I keep hearing these numbers about these years, okay? Maybe that somebody is able to get something of theirs back or something like this, okay? I'm hearing maybe even the first shall be the last or something like this, okay? So we got the main male in reverse, Muhammad energy in reverse with the 9 of cups, okay? And then we got chariot here. So again, somebody was probably being stubborn or something, didn't want to let you pass go to go and do something here. I don't know. This could be get a job or get payment or something. I don't know, but it seems like something is moving forward here, okay? And then we have toil and labor in reverse. I don't know. There might be a 9 of wands energy that's trying to protect somebody from having to go into this toil and labor type of energy here. All right. There might be, yeah, a wounded warrior that's standing, defending something. Okay. The toil and labor is in reverse. Let's see what else comes out. A 10 of swords because of the betrayal or a murder or something like this. Somebody could be protecting something. Okay. So somebody won't be left in toil and labor. Okay. Yeah, because look, somebody's trying to definitely sneak off with something here. All right. It could be this person right here that might be faking their death, or it could be somebody that passed away and somebody was trying to take something, um, or about to pass away or something like this. Okay. Or something that's about to end and somebody's trying to sneak off with something. All right. Yeah. But I feel like whoever this is going to get a tower moment here. Okay. From trying to do that. All right. You know, this is like a two-faced energy I keep hearing. Like a could be a Cancer, Gemini, Pisces, or something like this. Excuse me. But like the guy says, you know, I just don't see what I see in you. Okay. And that's another type of abusive nature there because it's like, what do you mean? Well, why have you been around? You've had the money to be able to leave. Why have you been around? Or it's also maybe like trying to make somebody feel like somebody is better than them. Or it could also even be that somebody swapped energy with you and they have taken your sunshine. I'm hearing my sunshine is gone. Okay, so somebody could have taken your sunshine from your essence or something like this, and they could have planted their dirty energy on you. And so the person can't see now that they thought they were walking away from you, but they're actually sitting with the devil in their energy, but the devil is cloaked in your covering or your clothing or your scent or your something. So that's why they feel comfortable or safe or like that's where they're supposed to be. But really, I'm seeing somebody like Prince Eric when Ursula came up and put him under that spell and his eyes was looking like those like spinning things or whatever. Okay, so that's what I'm actually seeing here. All right, so something is going to be too burdensome for somebody to do here, possibly. This could be the other way around. And last lifetime, this female or somebody could, a female or a male could have did this to somebody last lifetime, and this lifetime is being done to them. But it's justly due because of what they did to somebody the past lifetime. Almost like what we was just saying about this jail energy over here. That it's even like anybody or these groups of people can imprison somebody, okay, whenever they want to for their own benefit here. Yeah, but somebody, there's also a female that's just trying to tell or trying to spark up something because she wants this person in despair. Okay, because this person don't want to deal with them. hmm Even if they got them, they know that they're not happy there or they don't want to be there or something is changing or altering or the person is looking back your way or in the way of somebody else. And this person is in despair. These are the kind of people that act on that. See me, I might notice it and I'm just like, okay, all right. Or I'm gonna say something to you like, oh, well, damn. Like, because it's very hard to distinguish sometimes with these type of things and you're dealing with these energies that are in such likeness of each other. So you might have again your one twin that you feel like the connect. Again, some of this shit could be also like I said, you could still be getting catfish. And this person, you see some little things or whatever, but it's a way that y'all talk to each other. Like, oh, you go, I bet the fuck you better not. I seen them little bitches with them motherfucking clothes on. I bet you better not. I know that you like to wear, or I seen your ass wearing that shit. What you trying to say? But I think somebody likes that. They don't want you just to have them just in the background and you're not saying nothing if they've been away or something like this. I don't know what this is, y'all. Okay, but it's almost like in a joking way, a fit of like, I know you didn't. And then that's it. I don't harbor and sit here like, oh my goodness, how can I get this masculine to come back this way? Bitch, I don't have time for it. I could love your ass to death, nigga. And I ain't got time for it. Especially if it's not on the physical, okay, and the shit feel unrequited anyways. I'm just looking at myself like people like, oh, I know you had to be so hurt. Girl, that's what I'm saying. That's a different, that's how you know a difference between the gods. It's not like not being caring at all or being careless or nothing like that. But you can tell the difference between a God energy and somebody else. And then maybe there's a new God energy, okay? The new version of something like this that ain't going through that shit this lifetime, okay? Because my dad could have been one, somebody else could have been one, but you know, I be looking at some of the people I grew up with, family members, friends, associates, the bitch down the street, whoever it is, and I'm just thinking like with some of these relationships, you know, motherfucker know they had to act right on the straight and narrow over here, and if you ain't, motherfucker, you best flee. Because I'm not putting it up with it. I'm not, okay? So I don't know. And it's not even no big cocky talk right here, guys. I'm just talking about, again, because I never treated this person any kind of badly to their face or let anybody try to talk bad or try to harm them or say nothing behind their back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, I'm a stand up enough type of guy or girl. It's just that's what it is. All right. And I love very hard, but I also know that I don't like people trying to restrain people. I don't like people trying to control nobody's life. I don't like people on lockdown unless you really did something like really bad to somebody that didn't deserve it. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't agree with that. I don't agree with other people trying to control somebody else's life. I even remember back a couple years ago, Taurus was like, yeah, no, this year. He said something like, you a little bit of a manipulator. Now we might play little games like, I'm like, oh, if you do this, then I'll do that, or something like this or whatever at some point in time in our relationship or something. But I'm not no manipulator. Matter of fact, people get how I'm a manipulator when people get mad at the truth that I speak. Okay? Because I ain't got time for that shit. I don't. I want you to know what I'm saying, and how I'm saying it. And I would like the same thing from somebody else. Okay? I don't like having to feel like I got to get some pliers and twist some your teeth out your mouth to get an answer about something. I don't like that. Okay. Especially when it comes to feelings or something. Just tell me. Just let me have it. Let me have it. I don't want to hear the tarot reader telling me no shit. I don't want to hear no around the corner, around the way type shit whisper. No, I want this person right in front of me to tell me what the fuck it is. And that's how I feel like stand-up people just should be acting. All right. So somebody might be in despair here. Okay. All right. So I don't sulk. I don't sit in despair. I don't sit. But again, if I'm dealing with nonsense every day that I have to point out as somebody that executes the truth, okay, or gives you the truth, then you have to separate my work from who I am. Most time I'm down around here dancing, acting silly, laughing, playing pillow match with my daughter, or arguing back and forth with smart mouth with her. It's what I'm saying. I'm doing other stuff. Ain't nobody just sitting here soaking on this shit all day. But that don't mean I forgot about it. So we got the judgment here. Okay, so some judgment might be coming down, and this might be due to a page energy. Somebody that might be, like I said, this is my baby bar card, or this is somebody that really is good at litigating something or doing something like this or whatever. Okay. Yeah, somebody could try to prove a little case. This could be a tarot reader that know how to make the story look one way or something like this. Okay. It's almost like he's got a baseball bat, like ready to hit a home run or hit the ball. Okay. All right. This could be something like this. Okay. Vampire baseball or something. I don't know. Okay. But I think that's being done the way. Like it's supposed to be silent or something like this. I don't know. Okay. So we got a Queen of Cups here. All right. This Queen of Cups could have something to do with this gift in the upright. Okay. They might be in the reverse because they didn't give this gift or they didn't give the message or something like this. They want the gift for themselves. Okay. I don't know. This could be somebody that's jealous about a gift. Okay. Or they're getting paid to cover up a gift. Okay. Yeah. To turn some lovers in reverse. Okay. Yeah. And to have somebody not being guarded here. Because some of these women are gatekeepers and they are opening up the doors for men to come in and violate or do things to women so that they can walk away with some goods or services or something here. And I wouldn't even say services because some of this stuff, the women are not, or the women or men both are not privy to these incubus, succubus energies or these people with blood on their hands that are opening up the gates. I mean, it just is what it is. Okay. So we have a wealthy man here. All right. And we have a Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay. The wealthy man is in reverse and we got Knight of Wands in reverse. So this is making me think about in and out movement. Okay. With this night energy. Okay. This could be like a hit it and quit it energy or low key. Maybe again, like I said, this could be astro traveling, something like this. Okay. Could be even a hitman because somebody don't got some money to pay something. But then again, like I said, this could be a hitman or because somebody don't have the money to pay something, or this could be somebody doing something under the table. Like they don't have the same equipment that they used to have to be able to astral project. So they're doing something another way. Okay. That might not be too safe. Okay. Somebody's doing something, not naive, under the table, not so truth, like they're doing something sneaky or behind the scenes or something like this, okay? And the Ace of Swords in reverse is coming up after, right after that. So somebody might be doing something under the table. That's what I meant, under the table, okay? To get back on their feet, possibly. I don't know, okay? Hell, this could be something where somebody just need to have a business, and, you know, once you make a certain amount of money, you have to, like, you know, sign up for taxes or whatever, and maybe this person, you know, it could be some shit like that. I don't know. You know, because I think you got to make a certain amount of money to even go ahead and do this, but, you know, this might have something to do with something like that. I don't know. It could be something small where they're just waiting, or they're just hoping that they'll be able to make this amount of money real quick before they, you know, something like this. Okay, somebody could be doing something here. Okay. So we got this 15 energy here with these lovers here. Okay, somebody could be trying to act like they just pushing you away or something like this, and really they, okay. Because we got the 5 of Swords out here. Somebody was cock blocking on this 15-year-old thing. Okay, these 2 lovers here. Okay. So somebody might have gave your nickname to somebody else. Okay. All right. But I don't know who this 5 of Swords is that is that is blocking whatever this is. This is the Page of Cups in reverse. So somebody could be trying to get somebody knocked up or put something in their cup. Some other kind of way. This could be somebody trying to keep... What is this? Oh, my God. Okay. Oh, okay. To keep somebody out of the cold here. It's almost like somebody like, I know what I'm doing. Let me do what I'm doing. This is the minimal thing so that your ass don't get, like... Somebody could be doing something like that. Because they know something that you don't know, and it could be your best or good, or I don't know. Okay? Or they could be just saying that, and they really just... They don't want to hurt you no more. This could be somebody taking something out. They thought they could get rid of it or pass it off or something like this, okay? See, I'm a stick. I'm a stick in the mud or something when it comes to certain things. Like, again, I felt kind of... I ain't gonna lie. When I went to this casino, okay, I did kind of like to play that little slot machine or whatever. Okay, I do kind of made me think I want to go back one day. I probably want to go to Vegas one day or something like this. But, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to gamble. Like, I don't like to, I might gamble with, like, what I'm doing here. Somebody might look at it like that, okay? But I'm just like, I don't know. I am kind of more of a straight and narrow type of person. I don't play no fucking games. And the more money I got, the longer I keep it. Shit. This is when I ain't got... This is when I ain't got nothing in my bank. Then I be like, damn, let me buy this. In my bank, I just like, ooh, I like the way that look.